I do think that it is probably impossible for the Putin regime in its current form to survive long-term isolation, economically speaking. Russia has a choice to swing back towards Europe and European values, or to kind of stick with Putin and so on. I think the economic incentives for them to swing back towards Europe are going to become unstoppable in the medium term. So in the very short run, it's very risky. In the long run, my personal view is that the deglobalization narrative depends very much on whether Russia swings back towards open markets in Europe and so on for economic reasons, and there are going to be compelling economic reasons for them to do so. And at the very least, there'll be some other group of thugs, if I may call them that,
yep,
who want to come back into the world economy and become rich and therefore replace the current regime. Now that's a simplistic analysis because we haven't got time to go into all the details. But my personal view is that this is the history of Russia. They swing from one side to the other side, and I think they will have to they will be going to swing back because Europe's only weapons are economic, but they're very powerful in the long run.
And we might be in this economic war for some time, and the length of it will determine our economical fate going forward.
Well, yes, and also the longer we stay in it, in a way, the worse the shock to prices, the longer that will last. But I think there's one other thing that we should definitely point out as, well, not a silver lining, but as a fact. I think the whole world will now concentrate on energy security, home energy security. Mm-hmm. And many aspects of that, not all, but that means more nuclear, that means more bigger push towards alternative energy and conservation. We are going to move faster towards a low-carbon economy as a result of this shock. It's not always going to be pretty or easy, but I think that is going to be ultimately very good for the planet.